The next toss that you'll be learning is our fundamental double. We call it a double because it spins twice in the air. There are very different windups you can do, but this is just a fundamental one that we use for our warm-up. So if I wind up, I toss, and catch. Okay, so with this, it is a pretty simple windup that you'll be familiar with. It is simply speed spins. So the first one is down on 1, flat on 2, up on 3 with putting your hand down a little bit further, and angled on 4. So 3 and 4 are the only ones you'll have a little bit of a change to. Down on 1, flat on 2, up on 3, and now on 3 you're going to put that left hand down further on the pole instead of right underneath your right hand. And then on 4 you're going to bring it down at an angle, and your hand should be about halfway into the silk. So your left hand should be halfway in the pole space, and the right hand should be halfway in the silk space. And that is where you will release it from. So whenever you do this, you want to find your little happy medium place in your flag where it feels comfortable for you, to where your hands aren't too far apart, but they're not too close together. The further your hand is out down in the silk, the more height you're going to get it, but the further in on the pole, the more spin it will give. So with this toss, your right hand is what does the height, and your left hand is what does the spin. So your release for your free hand for this toss is just a one hand up with your taco hand and your left hand down by your side. So again, it's down, flat, up, angled, and you're going to toss. So for right now, just try that release point. Try pulling down really hard with your left hand and going up really hard and high with your right hand. If you don't release your hand all the way up, you are going to possibly hit yourself in the face, because that is where the flag is going to spin, is right in front of your face. So just practice that release point a few times without letting go of the flag, so you can get comfortable and you can understand that your hand being all the way up is where your release point is. And as you can see, your left hand just comes straight down to your side. And release. So when you release this, your right hand is in taco, your left hand is beside you, and you are just waiting for that flag to come down. Remember, it spins twice for a double. Pulling down with your left hand and up with your right hand. Again, please be very careful anytime you are practicing the toss, and be sure you practice the wind up plenty of times before you go into the actual toss. Make sure you're watching the positions of my hand in the video and putting your hands in the right place on the flag for this toss. If you have any questions, just let me know.